In honor of Pride Month, lawmakers at the state capitol celebrating the LGBTQ community, but not everyone took part, some Republicans walking out. News Channel 3's Jake Ingracia has reaction from local leaders and activists.
A Pride Month culture war on full display at the state capitol in Sacramento. GOP lawmakers walking off the floor Monday, protesting a Pride Month celebration honoring drag nun Sister Roma, a member of the San Francisco-based Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, a group of queer and trans activists who call themselves nuns as they devote themselves to community service. The group most recently making headlines for being uninvited, then re-invited to a Pride celebration at Dodgers Stadium. Protesters representing Christian and Catholic groups showed up at the state capitol for a prayer vigil in response to ceremonies on the floor of the legislature honoring what they say are an offensive group of men who dress in drag as nuns. Republican Assemblyman Greg Wallace, who represents District 47, including Palm Springs and other West Valley cities, did not walk out of the ceremony. Wallace wrote in a statement, "I was happy to participate in the ceremony on the assembly floor where individuals from the LGBTQIA+ community were honored for their extraordinary achievements. Their contributions are inspiring." Assemblymember Eduardo Garcia, a Democrat who represents District 36, including the eastern Coachella Valley, weighing in too.
It's unfortunate that happened the way it happened. Clearly everyone has the right to believe and to stand for what they, believe are important values. But the way that it was played out certainly was very disrespectful.
Sister Berna Cross, a member of the Palm Springs Sisters, has helped raise more than $100,000 for local charities.
I believe the walking out situation was a lack of understanding and a huge thing of fear. Our organization is not here to teach hate or harm anyone. We believe that all people should have the right to express the way they feel, love, and be.
Activist groups, including Equality California, condemning the Republican walkout, calling it a slap in the face to their constituents.
The respect was gone when those Republican leaders left the chamber. That was a clear signal that they're not in support of the LGBTQ+ community while we're facing one of the hardest and most alarming attacks nationwide.
Jake Ingracia, News Channel 3, Sacramento.